So, hola amigos, buenos dias from sunny Peru. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I think is going to be the future currency of Earth, i.e. cryptocurrency, and I'm also going to suggest a cryptocurrency which I believe is a real solid investment for the future, and I'm going to explain why I believe it's a solid investment and why it could even gain huge returns in the short term. So cryptocurrency. So I first got interested in this in around 2016. I think it was 2016. 2016, 2017. It was just before the big spike. I actually invested a little bit of money in Ethereum and Bitcoin just before the spike, and withdrew it just before it went crazy. I made a few $100s, and this actually gave me the funds to go and support my life in Glastonbury. So I don't regret that at all. So I invested in my life, which is most important. And on a side note, we should, a pantheon is built on many pillars. We should not be investing in like one area of our life. Like we should follow our guidance, our inner insights and our inspiration on where we should be focusing our funds and our attention and our finances. And also like we should buy into the idea that a pantheon is built on many pillars. Like we need to make stable investments in many areas. We shouldn't be putting all our eggs in one basket. Like I'm investing in the business, I'm investing in my own health, I'm investing in finding my Starseed calling. It's all about investing in ourselves in many ways. So one potential pillar we can add to our pantheon to create an even greater financial stability moving forward into this new earth is through cryptocurrency. And so I missed out on turning a few $100s into a few $1,000s with the big boom back in then, because I drew out the money just before it went high, and I was even getting signs not to. If I'd have held on until I'd have actually got to Glastonbury, I would have had the funds on a much grander scale. And I panicked, I went to fear, and I was like, I need the money. Oh, if only I could read the signs back then. So, to get to the point, I've been getting big downloads to look into cryptocurrency about only a week or 10 days ago, not long over a week, to start researching cryptocurrency. My higher self was basically hinting to me that cryptocurrency is about to explode. So I've been doing quite a bit of research on the internet. And so perhaps we'll touch on Bitcoin a little bit first. Bitcoin is going through this phase. I believe Bitcoin is like the backbone of cryptocurrency. It's very stable. It's got a stable future, I believe. I don't believe it will be the future currency of Earth, because I believe at some point we'll all come to a consensus reality on what is the best future currency to move forward, and it will be based on new, more advanced technology that's more secure, more stable, more functional, and so this is really the secret. So Bitcoin at the minute, just my perspective from what I've been looking into, it's kind of in a phase where a lot of traders are looking at it closely. They believe if it starts to go up, it could skyrocket, but if it starts to go down, it could plummet and go through a bit of a dip. So just hold off on Bitcoin for a while. I don't know a lot about crypto, but this is just my intuition and my own research. So do your own research, and do a lot of research before you invest in your own cryptos. There's a lot of good information out there. And I'll put some links below to some channels and to some interviews that I believe are good sources of information on cryptocurrency that I've been guided through my resonance, because they're also resonating on a higher frequency. And so this segues into my point about these guys that are doing these cryptocurrency channels, and they're trading and making huge daily profits, and they're making massive amounts of money in the crypto markets. The ones that I'm resonating towards are the ones that are connected to the decentralized economy community. The idea that an economy based around a decentralized system is much better for the moving forward of our civilization than the old financial banking systems. So the old systems, you may have heard me talk about this a little in the past, when I was a little bit more negatively oriented and conspiratorial. And just as a side note, I believe that there is no real point in focusing on the conspiracies once we understand that the darkness is prevalent in this world, and there are little greedy demons everywhere that will get their fingers in everyone's pockets if they can. We don't really need to delve into the darkness anymore. We understand that nature of reality is darkness and light. Like there is literally infinite darkness and infinite light, and there's demons everywhere that will prey on you if you are greedy and you are fearful and such and such and such. So we don't need to go there anymore. We've gone there as a civilization. We understand there is negative beings on our planet and people on our planet that would like to serve themselves, for example, through the financial markets. And I'm not suggesting that everyone in the banking industry is self-serving oriented. But of course, there have been in the past, and I'm sure still are today, individuals within the banking industry that are self-serving, that are literally understanding that people are suffering through their gain, but continue to gain massive wealth because they like feed off this greed and they love all this wealth and physical objects and who knows what they like. And so the idea is that this financial banking system in Earth is very much rooted in that negative self-serving consciousness that has been prevalent in all of us. The darkness and the light exist within all of us. We've all had greedy aspects of ourselves to work with. We've all had fearful aspects. Myself personally, like, have very much fearful experiences around money that has led me towards greedy tendencies and like hoarding money and trying to hold on to it, discovering that you actually never make money that way at all, unless you're truly evil and willing to be like that. And so the point is, to get back to my story, that the current system we are moving into is a love-light based system, and the potential for cryptocurrency and really the structure of crypto, it is very inherent into the new. So everything in our reality is a reflection of our inner consciousness, and the cryptocurrency is very much reflecting the shifting consciousness, because the very way this cryptocurrency is programmed and structured is that it's open source. Everyone can see all the there's even a transaction ledger in like Bitcoin. So everything is actually like, everyone can see everything that's going on. Everyone knows how much money is in the system. Everyone knows like it's transparent as opposed to like the banking systems. And so the idea is that this is what we need as a civilization, something with lower transaction costs, where we're not handing over our power to an organization that can get corrupted. See, Bitcoin is, I can't say it's uncorruptible, but the idea of it is uncorruptible, and it's certainly very uncorruptible. And I believe in the future we'll move towards greater technologies, perhaps oriented around quantum computing, that are completely uncorruptible. And this will be the cryptocurrency future. But the idea is that cryptocurrency is decentralized. No one owns the money. It's just a system that's used for us to make transactions. And this is why cryptocurrency will be the future, because it's utilitarian value. And so this brings me to, and shall we take a breather? Hold with me, this is good info, guys. Feel the water, feel the rocks, feel the air, feel life itself, breathing abundance into every cell of our bodies. So this brings me to Ethereum, and why I believe Ethereum is a solid investment for the future and could even potentially have a huge gain in the short term. So remember, always, a pantheon is built on many pillars. Invest in as many places as you can. So do not put all your eggs in one basket. So that being said, so a few days ago I started getting downloads about cryptocurrency. Ethereum is the technology, the underlying technology that a lot of new internet technologies are being built upon. JP Morgan, a big financial giant, is creating their own coin, based on Ethereum technology, investing heavily in Ethereum technology. There's many like lending platforms growing up on Ethereum based technology. Basically, Ethereum blockchain technology, as I understand it, is a technology that is being heavily invested in by many companies in a variety of ways to create internet trading platforms. It's not just a currency, it's not just something without value. It has great utilitarian value. And that's why I believe Ethereum has held solid for a long time, when I invested, I'm pretty sure when I invested, it was a similar price to what it is now, a little lower, $200 to $300 to $400. And it went through this big explosion with Bitcoin. It followed Bitcoin all the way up, and it followed Bitcoin all the way down, and it's now leveling up, and it's now like Bitcoin picking up again. And just today, Ethereum has seen a huge spike. So, yeah, so the current economy is unstable. We all know this. Everyone in the financial industry knows this. Anyone who's done a little bit of research into conspiracies or the financial economy knows that the current financial economy is unstable. I heard someone say today that the US financial system is like a crack addict. Like it's built on subsidies. What do you call it? When they print more money and pump more money into the system. It's like a crack addict. He can't function without his crack. He can't get out of bed and do his daily chores without his crack. And it's the same with the US financial system. He can't function without these financial impetuses. And every time we have one of these financial impetuses, excuse me, my voice is going. Calm myself down. Hot stuff, man, talking about crypto. So yeah, and so every time we have one of these financial impetuses, as many of you I'm sure know or will guess, it makes the economy weaker, because economy is based on trade and goods and actual viable things that we can use, like foods and like cars and like fuel and like electricity and computers and TVs, if they're still part of your reality and viable in your reality. TVs are cool, man. And so yeah, without this stuff, an economy is nothing. And so this is why we saw great financial wealth move to China, because China went into deep production and they were producing masses of wealth, selling loads of stuff to the West. But the thing is, like the Western economy, the US economy is based like on people gambling on like when the next financial impetus, when the next printed money that is completely worthless is put into the money to boost the economy. People gamble on these stocks, they make a bit of money, then everything crashes. And it's going to go on like this, and it's inevitable that it will crash. It has to crash at some point, because there is no goods, no productivity. There is no gross domestic product. Do I know what I'm talking about? No. And so the idea is that, yeah, so it's a fake economy, it's a false economy. You do any research into like people's perspective on this, you'll see that everyone understands that the current economy is unstable. So where is it going to go? So where do the bankers want it to go? Well, they're realizing that like cryptocurrency is taking over the world, and like cryptocurrency is the most stable future. So now the companies like JP Morgan are creating their own tokens, which is they want to turn it into a centralized banking digital economy where they all create tokens based on this blockchain technology, which they are currently basing their platforms on Ethereum, which is funny because we can just invest in Ethereum and ride the wave of their stupidness. And no offense, JP Morgan, if you're watching. And so yeah, so the idea is that this new technology, so when I first looked into it in 2016, like my big hazard, my big thing was, does it really have utilitarian value? Is it really the future, the currency of the future? Is it really capable of being a currency that we can use to sustain world markets? And so in South America, we're seeing countries that are going bankrupt shifting to using cryptocurrency. There's reports in the news just the last few days that people in China have shifted $50 billion worth of currency out of China in cryptocurrency. So the idea is, in China, they're not supposed to move money out of the country. They're limited to 50,000 US dollars. So people are obviously wanting to move money out of China for some reason. Can't think why. Sorry, China. I pray for you with my heart. And they're using cryptocurrency to shift the money. So the point is that global markets are becoming unstable. Global economies are becoming unstable, and people with high net worth, organizations with high value, are looking to shift their money through cryptocurrency. And we don't know that they're actually keeping it in cryptocurrency. But even if they're not keeping it in the cryptocurrency, which they likely are, a lot of it or some of it, they are using the cryptocurrency to exchange it. So this is raising the value of cryptocurrency, because unlike the US economy, there was only a limited supply of cryptocurrency, with a little bit coming out each day and less and less and less and reducing. So like, people are wanting cryptocurrency to support third world countries that are collapsing, to make dodgy transactions out of rich countries. And see, it has so much value, so much use. Like, I will probably be starting to use it so people can buy courses and sessions and information products through my Starseed Training World platform. It has utilitarian value. And so this is really the reason why I think cryptocurrency with the future, and why I think Ethereum particularly is a great investment for the future, due to its high utilitarian value. The fact that it's not just being used as a currency, that it's being used as a technology. It's the technology behind Ethereum and its blockchain technology, which, as I understand it, and do your own research guys, because I'm just learning this myself, as I understand it, as the technology behind Ethereum and the blockchain technology they use gets more and more implemented by new technologies springing up on the internet. And if you do a bit of research into the Ethereum blockchain technology, I think it's connected to what's called the DeFi movement, the decentralized finance movement. So this is coming from a higher consciousness. This is coming from a place where people want a decentralized economy that serves the whole, that doesn't just serve the few, like the past economy and the past collective perspective of reality on Earth. So, peace out guys, Shibai, have a good day. If you've got a bit of money to invest, do your own research. Have a good day, Shibai.